This week on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
This is Taco Tuesday.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Taco Tuesday. We're really glad to be back. It's already been a very adventurous day. We've had some taco spills and various things happen, but we're excited to be back here with you, and we've got some great topics and guests lined up for today. I'm here, as always, with my other host, Molly.
Hi.
Who's very excited to be on the show today. And my analyst, Parker.
Replacement host as of now. Next time Kyle is not here, I get to be the host.
I shouldn't have given him that power, apparently. But anyway, we're looking forward to this week. We've got some exciting topics. We're going to talk about some HGTV and some Food Network, which is awesome. We love HGTV and Food Network. And also, Molly, please explain why Guy Fieri is not here today.
So, Christian and I are good friends, but the one thing we disagree on is Guy Fieri. And he would not come on the show today if Guy was here, so, I had to give Guy the thumbs down and Christian the thumbs up, so it's how it went down.
Kyle, why don't you introduce our guest for this week?
I would love to. Actually, Molly will introduce our guest for this week.
Thank you, Parker. So today we have Nat and Crust. Crust Molina. Christian, sorry. Tip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue. And Natalia Valandia.
Hey, little guys.
What's up, man?
So, Natalia was in Paris with us, and Christian's been involved in crew doing sound stuff for a while, which is awesome. Graduated.
Now he's 85 and he doesn't go here anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. We miss him. So, let's start off with our big topic this week, our favorite Food Network or HGTV show. And I've been looking forward to this one. I know that I'll briefly state mine. My favorite Food Network show, which I know will be touched on later by Christian, is Chopped. I think Chopped is just fantastic, and I could just watch episodes back to back of that show. It's just really exciting because they bring that competitive nature to the food world. It gets me hyped. It's something I love. Christian, you want to expound on Chopped a little bit?
Chopped is a great show. When you look at other Food Network shows, like that one with that nasty host with the blonde hair, and
This week on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
he's not even a real chef, so it's he's going around eating food, and he's already nasty the way he eats his food, with his tongue hanging out, and Chopped is professional, it's these guys, they're just wanting to prove themselves, and they come in and they pour their heart out, and they're cooking, with their family's lives on the line. It's always interesting, always.
I've got a lot to say. So first of all, none of what I say is going to be brief because I watch a lot of HGTV with my parents, so I almost like every single show for a different reason. And then Food Network, I love Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Christian, because Guy Fieri he's just a great guy, I love him. And Guy's Grocery Games is also a fun way to just lose brain cells, but he's so fun, so it makes up for it. But on HGTV, these are my serious ones. The only show that I really don't like is Love It or List It. Because it's because the storyline is the exact same the whole time. They're oh, I don't have enough money to make the repairs that you want, duh, I hate you. And she's well, I'm sorry, you asked for so much. And then the other guy is I'm gonna get you the house of your dreams, don't listen to her. And it's so annoying.
But I always like trying to guess whether they're going to end up loving it or listing it that way.
And the couples are so annoying because they're oh, we want this house to be perfect. I want to leave. I want to get a new house. And then the other person's no, I want to stay. I love this house.
Now that Molly went on that rant, my favorite show is Love It or List It. Oh, wait, she's not done yet.
Like, I'm not done. And so it's just such a stupid show because like they don't even end up super happy at the end because one couple is upset or like one part of the couple is upset. But shows that I do love on HGTV are Fixer Upper because what?
Is that the one with Chip and
Yeah, Chip and Joanna are so cute. Fixer Upper is adorable. But then I also love Flip or Flop because Tarek and Christina are so dramatic that I love it. Like, Tarek's like, we're not going to have enough money to finish this house. And Christina's like, it'll be fine. And so I love that show. And then the classics, House Hunters International. Wait, what was the one with the brothers?
Property Brothers.
Property Brothers is so good. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like Molly on this one. I like Flip or Flop. I love Chip and Joanna Gaines. They're super cute, but I don't really watch HGTV or Food Network, so that's my beat.
Yeah, just one more note. Guy Fieri sucks.
Thank you for that. So, as I've already said, my show is Love It or List It, and mainly it's that because of all the opposite reasons of what Molly said. But I also really enjoy Cupcake Wars. I think that's on the Food Network, right? I mean, I don't watch it on the Food Network. I just Netflix it, but that's kind of entertaining. But I just want to go off on like a little tangent for a moment. And I know this wasn't on HGTV or anything, but it just got me thinking about it. Whatever happened to Extreme Makeover Home Edition with Ty? What happened to Ty? I loved that show.
Isn't Ty Pennington a drug addict?
He's not a drug addict, but he kind of went off the deep end a little bit, is my understanding.
Well, you know what? All I saw growing up was him creating happy homes. So that's what I think of him.
I still like to use that line sometimes in games. I'll just start chanting, move that bus, move, and then people look at me like, what are you talking about? But I love that show. That was great, but it's gone now.
Wait, you chant move that bus while you're doing like board games?
No, during the football games.
Oh, I thought you meant like you're like playing Scrabble and you're just like, oh, to be funny, I'll do this.
No, during football games, when they say like block that punt, I like to say things that sound the same but aren't. Yeah, I don't know why. But another show I enjoy is Tiny House Nation. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Molly's shaking her head. I enjoy Tiny House Nation. I think it's absolutely absurd, and I would never want a tiny house, but I like to see how
those tiny houses, it's so stupid because they're like, we have too much space in our giant house. So then the poor little realtor person shows them a tiny house, and then they're like, this house is too small. And it's like, that's what you asked for. Or they're like, we want our family to go closer together, so therefore we're going to buy a tiny house so that we never have any space from each other, so that we don't grow closer, we go farther away because we hate each other.
I'm not saying the rationale behind this show makes any sense or that I like the houses, but I like how they find a way to fit all that stuff into the houses. I think it's kind of cool. It makes Molly so mad. Have you guys seen that show before?
No.
Yeah.
The Treehouse one.
That is, I also very much love the Treehouse show. I don't think isn't that on like Animal Planet or something though? Yeah, so now it's on HGTV, but like it doesn't matter because a treehouse that's like an actual house is sick, and I would get one if I had a lot of money, but I don't. I'm in college and I'm broke. Thank you.
I'm in total agreement. I'm thinking here, I think that's pretty sufficient for this topic. We got a lot of talking on. By the way, Christian, I would have to disagree with you on Guy Fieri on behalf of my host, Molly. We love Guy.
Can I also just go back to what you said a few moments ago about liking to say words that sound like what other people are saying? For all you fans out there that also like to do that, next time you're doing the orange and blue chant, try screaming Mormons and Jews.
I prefer porridge and stew. That's a little bit more, but that made me feel uncomfortable. So the next topic we're going to be talking about is, I don't know why this appeared on our list, but it said Christian, like opinions on Christians drinking. So we got Christian on the show so we could talk about it.
We just think this is like completely uncalled for and completely inappropriate because that is Christian's personal life and personal decision. And, like, I don't understand why all you guys care about his life so much. Like, he's a cool guy, but leave him alone.
I mean, it's my choice when I want to drink. If I want to go to Starbucks and order a pumpkin spice latte, I'll drink a freaking pumpkin spice latte. Or if I want a caramel macchiato ice with a ton of whipped cream, I will do it.
Amen to that. I mean, give the man his free reign. If he wants that pumpkin spice, let him have that pumpkin spice.
Next time, think twice before you request us to talk about Christian's drinking.
Natalia, do you have any input on that?
No. He can do what he wants. He's 25 years old. He's of age.
Correction, 85.
He's a grown man. That's the point. 22. 85. Whatever. Same thing. Okay. Well, I'm glad we were able to address that. Yeah, we don't want to see any more topics like calling people out. That's not cool. So, let's see. Hey, guess what time it is? It's time to talk about our favorite question. What is your order at Tijuana Flats? So, if you guys know what you get, does someone want to go ahead and start us off?
I usually get the chicken tacos, hard shell, all the toppings except sour cream. Yeah. No. Do they put jalapenos? I don't do that. That's too much. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm boring. Stop giving me that little bit.
Chicken tacos, soft shell.
Say your name.
My name is Christian. I am 22, not 85. I do like Starbucks occasionally. But when I'm at Tijuana Flats, I get soft shell chicken tacos with everything and a ton of hot sauce.
Thank you for your responses. That was just great.
Alrighty. So, the next thing that we want to talk about is our favorite slang terms. Christian and Nat are really hip. He's really hip for an 85-year-old. 22. But so we wanted to get their opinion so that y'all can like up your slang game.
My favorite slang word is fleek. Fleek.
Is it a noun or a verb?
It can be anything. It can be a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, anything you want. It's fleek. I'm fleek. You're fleek. We fleek. That fleek. I don't know. It's a nice word. Use it.
So even though I'm 85, I like to keep up with the youngsters on MySpace and on the Bookface and on the Twitter, on Napster.
On Seniors Only.
My Seniors Only account is popping. It's Fleek, as Natalia would say.
What?
Use Fleek.
But sometimes I scroll through Urban Dictionary to see like what the lingo is on the streets, like what these kids are saying nowadays. And I really like the word fam. It's like, it could be anything. Like, that's fam, you're fam. She's fam. I thought she was bae, but she's fam. Yeah.
Is that what happened with you and Nat? You were like, I thought she was babe, and then I found out she's my cousin. Sorry.
Yeah, so like, that was weird, because like, I'm like, she's cute, and I asked her out. And then we realized we're actually brother and sister. So like, she's babe, but she's fam,
That helps so much. My favorite slang term? Okay, so like, this isn't really slang, but this is like what I've been saying lately. It's like, I'm into it. So like, you can use that for anything. Like, yeah, like, let's get tacos. I'm into that. Or like, my homework, I'm not into this. Or you can use it for people, or like I asked Natalia to date me this morning and she said yes.
Like, are you into Josh?
Yeah, like I'm into that. So like I just use it all the time. But it's really good.
I want to briefly recount. We were talking about the whole brother, sister, cousin thing. Well, the first time I asked Natalia in Paris if her and Christian were dating, and she says, no, he's my cousin. It makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable. And I don't know if Christian even knew this, but yeah, that was my first introduction to that. And then she's like, no, I'm just kidding. So I'm just standing over here feeling incredibly uncomfortable. And then she recounts that, no, they're in fact dating. So as far as my favorite slang term goes...
She's bae, but she's fam.
she's bae, but she's fam. I'm a big fan of what's come up recently. I think the word is fam. When you're what? Yeah, big fan of fam. I'm also a big fan of y'all. This one's been around a while. Y'all. So it's something that us Southerners say instead of you. We say y'all, and it's a word. So it's pretty cool. Parker, you have something?
You know, I've thought about this one, and I don't really know what all these like hip words are nowadays and stuff. But some things that I do say, and that people point out that I say, is I like to say quality a lot. So I'll say, wow, that was quality, or quality whatever. So that's one thing. But I talked about this earlier with Molly and Kyle, and they thought I was stupid for saying that. So then I asked them if bro counted, and they just looked at me if I was even stupider. I can't speak. Anyways, that's what I have to say.
Wow, way to call us out. We didn't. Whatever. He called us out.
On what?
On quality. Anyway,
Molly gave an eye roll.
We asked a few of the fans what their favorite were. I just want to read one off. One person named William Harrison says his favorite slang term is G Willikers. So thanks William for that. We're glad.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you mean William Harrison, like the president?
Yeah. Well, oh my goodness. Yeah, like the president who died.
Kyle, that's so sad.
It is really sad. That was in, I believe, 1842.
Gee willikers, that's really sad.
Sure is, Molly. Sure is. Anyway, shout out to William Harrison. He's one of our biggest fans, and we know he listens week by week.
He's a quality guy.
Yeah, he is a quality guy. I don't know. Do we have anything else to add?
So, another one of the responses that we got to the slang term thing was by some random Facebook account called Molly and Maria Surreal. And I've never heard of it in my life. And I definitely don't run it, but their favorite slang term is LOL, but you have to put it in quotes. So it has to be quote, LOL in all caps. And then you can always make a pun with the word wine and like the drink and then to whine about something. So, those are also some good ones if you guys are still looking.
Yeah, I've seen Molly and Maria Surreal. They have a joint account and they post a fair amount.
They're really funny, in my opinion.
I think they're funny. Well, I think that this will conclude another great episode of Taco Tuesday. We want to give a shout out again to our fans. We love you. We love you for listening week by week. Christian has something he'd like to say.
I just want to reiterate one more time about what a terrible host guy is. But thanks for having us on the show. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Over this?
Wait. We're not actually cousins.
Yeah, they are dating, in fact. But it's not on Facebook. So go on the Instagrams.
Thanks for giving us a Fleek time, fam. Thanks for that.
They also edit their pictures with VSCO cam, so they cool.
Hashtag VSCO cam.
Sorry, this just turned into a roast.
Hey, I mean, he said he didn't like Guy Fieri, one of our hosts, so yeah, sorry guys. We'll have Guy on next week, but once again, we're thankful that you guys came out, Christian and Natalia. We're sorry that people delved into your personal life, Christian, what you drink at Starbucks. It's kind of strange, but...
Or what he just drinks in general, people, come on.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of strange.
Make sure to go like and comment on our podcast. I go through and read all of our comments.
Yes, I guess so. But yes, do like the page, I agree, and make sure to listen on SoundCloud and YouTube. And on behalf of the entire team here, we'll see you later.
Adios. Who are cousins. I don't know. This is weird.